Hello, CSUF Teacher Induction Program Mentors. First of all, thank you so much for supporting our candidates, your colleague, in this very important stage of their career as an educator. I'm Dr. Loretta Donovan, and I'm the current program coordinator. I hold a 7 to 12 General Science, Biology, Math, and English credential in Australia, and a K-8 credential from Nevada. I earned my PhD in Educational Technology from UNLV, and I've started as faculty at Cal State Fullerton in 2005. Since 2009, I've been coordinating the MS in Educational Technology program, and I'm continuing to do that as well as this role with this program. I've actually been teaching in this program since 2010, but not in the most current years. So this orientation covers information about the mentor side of the induction program as required by the CTC, some updates about communication between me and you, the mentors, and some details of mentor training, which is also a CTC requirement. The CTC documents, they're detailed and they're lengthy, but the bottom line is that an induction program is about supporting a new teacher, and we need mentors like you. On this slide, you can see that mentors and candidates are connected as soon as possible, and that the mentor and candidate should have similar teaching roles. Additionally, CTC requires that mentors and candidates spend at least 1 hour a week together during the time which you, the mentor, supports the candidate on their professional growth. Part of that is what we call the Individualized Learning Plan, or the ILP. Each semester in the program, candidates engage in an action research project, kind of an action research project light, in which they identify an area in which they wish to improve, and between the course they're taking and your meetings with them, they're able to strategically learn about and hopefully develop new skills and proficiencies in this area. As you would expect, when the course is only 12 weeks long, we need to identify this area ASAP. Finally, and most important, is that the support you are providing the candidate is support and cannot be used under any circumstances for evaluation or assessment. The CTC also stipulates your role as a mentor. I already know that as mentors you go far beyond these expectations already, but knowing these expectations will come into play in what I talk about next. So, the CTC requires that you are supporting the candidate when they need it, but with a primary focus on the selected inquiry focus each semester. And you're really supporting the whole person through a range of strategies. Now, modelling is one that I was personally like, how can that happen if they're in different classrooms? Then I thought about it, and to me, modelling can be a mini model. It can be a role play. It can be conversational suggestions such as, here's what I do when a student seems to be not doing their own work. I say to them, blah, blah, blah. Or perhaps it's sharing the parent letter you send home about a class project. When I think of resources, I think of things you have familiarity with. Here's a website I use. Check this blog. Listen to this podcast. And finally, as you will see in the mentor activities, your role as a mentor is to provide feedback on their CSUF course projects. Now, another thing that the CTC requires is that your teacher, our candidate, has the opportunity to evaluate you as a mentor. I know you're shaking your head right now. We are required to provide the candidate an opportunity to provide feedback on the extent to which you supported them during their induction status. So I have created a survey that candidates will complete at the end of each semester that asks about the support they received based on what the CTC describes as your role as a mentor. You may want to pause the video right here to see the questions from the survey they'll be completing. I've added the last 3 questions about flexibility, positive attitude, and general tips and tricks as well. I know this is a lot of information, so as the program coordinator, I will be supporting you. Each week, I'll be sharing with you something that looks kind of like this. It describes what the candidate is doing as part of their course, as well as what your role is this week. You'll also see I will be available every module for Zoom, drop-in office hours for mentors, and for more formal meetings. These Zoom meetings are, of course, optional to you. I want you to know that I view my role as coordinator as one in which I support candidates, faculty, and mentors. I'm addicted to email, and as I said, I'll be in Zoom a lot, so communicate with me however you are most comfortable. Now, back to another CTC requirement, mentor and support and training. This list shows the topics we are required to cover in our mentor training. Now, you all have access to support from me, the Extension and International Programs website and staff, and our College of Ed Induction website. This slide shows how Extension and International Programs and I collaborate to support you. Basically, anything course related comes to me, anything HR related goes to them. I have also created a training website that will be shared with you. The website has several modules that will take about 30 to 45 minutes to complete. The modules are, of course, based on the required CTC topics, but if there's something you feel would be valuable, please let me know. Finally, here's my contact information and Extension and International Programs contact information. Thank you again for being such an important part of the new teacher candidate experience at Cal State Fullerton.